expect my students want to learn, want to better themselves. I think it's important that you take concepts in that class and can apply it to your life to better yourself. In a technical aspect, I don't expect people the first day to know the terminology, to know how to do things, but you have to get the basics down and move on, otherwise you're not going to move up in a career. When I was in school, it was important to get straight A's. I think looking at it from my point of view now as a professor, I think gaining knowledge, gaining experience, regardless if you get a B or a C, is okay. Of course it is. I like to think so. I try to treat my students with respect and treat them as adults. So I think if I can lay out what my expectations are grading-wise, that there shouldn't be a surprise on what your grade is. If you perform well, you'll do well. Give a good effort, you'll do okay.
In such a competitive profession, the higher grades are a lot better to have when you're looking for a job. After the first semester of my freshman year, I was expecting at least just above a 3.0. But then when I got my grades after the first semester, I found them to be like a 2.8, 2.9. Such a difficult major, I didn't think the grades were going to be that low. From all the lower grades that I've gotten in my freshman year, I've experienced that the more work you put in, the higher grades you'll get coming from now into my senior year.
Yeah, sure. Like, my macroeconomics class is definitely a lot more important than, say, if I would have an art class or a discovering news class or something like that. Yeah, definitely I'd like to keep a B+ to A average, so like 3.6, something like that, around that range. Better grades you have, the easier it is to get a good job, I guess. And my parents will kill me.